Hey, it's Brent Dunn from PPC Mode, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how to get your ads approved on Snapchat. Ever since I put up my Snapchat tutorial on both my website and my YouTube version, I've gotten a ton of questions how to actually get a ad approved on Snapchat because that seems to be a difficulty some people are having. Now, to be honest, I've had my fair share of ad disapprovals as well. In fact, I'll show you one here today on one of my accounts. But I'll also show you different things that I did to get those ads approved. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'll go ahead and show you the ad that was disapproved. So let me open it up here. Let me zoom this in so you can see. So, constantly giving into your hunger cravings, discover the secret of West African red tea, stop hunger cravings in their tracks. Have my little logo here with the swipe up. Now this was disapproved, and first off, this ad probably wouldn't have worked anyway. I was just kind of testing to see if they would actually approve it. And one of the main things is because I'm doing a statement. That seems to be one of the biggest red flags for Snapchat, is I'm saying stop hunger cravings in their tracks. So it's probably just that one element of my ad that ended up getting me disapproved. However, what I'll do is I'll show you ads that were approved. If I go back here, that's the disapproved one. Go to all ads. As you can see, I've gotten a lot approved. So obviously this is a totally different type of creative. This common veggie may ruin your 2019 weight loss goals. This one was approved. Now, there's a few things I want to mention with Snapchat. One, even if you're on the Snapchat app and you see an ad running that doesn't have a logo and stuff like that on their ad creative, I've noticed that on the RTB version, so basically the version of Snapchat that we're using to put our ads up, the disapprovals are much harder than they are if you were to have an actual rep from Snapchat and be doing direct buys with them. Because there's two different platforms on Snapchat. If you get an ad rep and you're doing a larger budget, they seem to allow you to get past a few of their ad approval processes, because I've seen ads running that have no logo, pretty aggressive type of ads that are clearly running on the platform. I see them over and over. I've literally cloned those exact ads and change the picture, even put my own logo on there, and have still had those ads disapproved. And one of the reasons is because that particular ad, they're doing so much volume that they were, like I said, able to have a rep and being able to get it approved through the rep. So a few things I suggest on the RTB side, so what we're using here, is always put your logo that matches the landing page that you're sending your traffic to. So this common veggie may ruin your 2019 weight loss goals. One of the main things that I've seen a lot of people getting disapproved for is doing just blanket statements that may not be true. So for example, if I said eating this common veggie will ruin your 2019 weight loss goals, they would have disapproved it. But because I'm saying may ruin it and you're not doing a statement, they seem to be okay with that. Another example is basically if you wanted to ask a question, it would be better than doing a statement. So for example, if I was trying to run an ad that said, are you trying to lose weight in 2019, question mark, and then swipe up to learn more, obviously the hook is pretty weak in terms of the ad creative, but they would approve it. So if you're really having problems getting your first ad approval, always put your logo on the ad, regardless if you see others doing it, and start with a question. So like I said, if it's weight loss, then it would be, are you trying to lose weight in 2019? Even the fact that you say weight loss, though, that might trigger their algorithm as well, because similar to Facebook, if you say anything demographically about the people, they generally don't like that. If you're trying to run like a sweepstakes offer, or something that I know a lot of affiliates are trying to run, like an iPhone offer, that would be pretty tough. You'd have to say something like, do you need a new smartphone this year or something like that? But even then, at that point, the actual ad creative itself probably won't be the problem. It'll be where you're sending the traffic. So if you're sending the traffic to just the default offer and it says something on the actual landing page that is a statement, like, I don't know, win an iPhone or whatever, then you would also be disapproved for that. So what I suggest for new affiliates just trying to get their first campaign running is, like I said, start with a question and always use a landing page. So I'll show you where the traffic was being sent to. It was being sent to this page. You need to watch this, click or tap here to play the video. They click on it and it's an email capture. And then once you enter in your email, which I'll just go ahead and do, looks like the page is broken. Well, anyway, what I was doing is after they entered in their email, then it would go to a thank you page where they could then click on the offer that I was trying to promote as my very first offer, but I'm also collecting their email so I can send out autoresponders and, you know, provide value to these people, and also promote other offers over time by just simply collecting the email. Now, with a lot of people's ads, I've seen stuff where you're using copyrighted images, you're using statements that aren't true, you're sending them directly to the affiliate offer with a link that you don't own. So for example, if you're sending traffic to an affiliate offer and the brand is, you know, winaniphone.com, and you don't own winaniphone.com, you can't put winaniphone.com or winaniphone brand logo on the ad because you don't actually own it. If it's copyrighted or anything like that, that will also flag your ad and get it disapproved. So, you know, once again, I know I'm repeating myself, but just to try and get your first few ad approvals, always start with a question, always have your logo on there, send the traffic to a domain that you own. That way you can manage everything on the website. Make sure you have a privacy policy, a terms of service, any type of disclaimers. So for example, because this is diet, I have a disclaimer down here with the terms of service. You want to make sure that everything that you run with Snapchat is compliant. And then once you get a few ad approvals, then you can start testing the waters and kind of pushing the edge, as opposed to asking a question on your ad. Maybe make a statement, but be sure to use the word may or possibly, could, stuff like that. So it's not just a direct statement, because, you know, I don't know how Snapchat fact checks things, but it really seems to be when you're just flat out saying something that could possibly not be true, or calling out the actual user that maybe seen the ad. So for example, if you're targeting women between the ages of 30 and 35 and you say, you know, are you a woman between the ages of 30 and 35, click here kind of thing, they'll usually disapprove that as well. However, what I have seen others do is they'll put like the date for their birthday. So for example, if you're trying to target 30-year-olds, it's like, were you born before 1988? Because then you're not, it's a broader spectrum of people. So the possibilities that they, obviously if you're targeting them as 30-year-olds, that they were born before 1988 is probably pretty high, because everyone that is 30 at this point was born before 1988, unless someone just had a birthday this month. But regardless, it's the fact that you're not calling out too many different demographics data of the user. Never say Snapchat user, never mention any particular brand names or anything like that in your ad, because that will get you disapproved as well. So like, you know, this discount code is for Snapchat users or something like that. That would get you disapproved as well. So, you know, really focus on just trying to blend in a question that would still capture the attention of who you're trying to target, get them interested, and then do the actual pre-selling on your landing page. So, you know, it's a pretty short video, but it's not too hard to get approved on Snapchat once you know these few things. I've seen people send in stuff to me, you know, asking why their ad wasn't approved, and it's extremely aggressive. They're using branded or copyrighted images. They're saying, you know, you can win an iPhone or win an iPhone now. Snapchat users can win an iPhone, stuff like that. Those are things that are very aggressive. Getting a sweepstakes offer approved on any large traffic source in 2018 and going into 2019 is going to be pretty tough. You're going to want to find a different angle to get your ads approved. Potentially capture an email address so you can make your own offer, and like I said, control the entire funnel. Capturing emails is a very good way to grow an affiliate marketing campaign while still being able to control every aspect of the campaign. So if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up. If you haven't done so yet, please hit that subscribe button. The more engagement I get with particular videos, I'll focus more on those. So for example, if I have a lot of people asking for more Snapchat videos as an example, or any questions that you have, leave them in the comments below, and I'll try and make a video answering those questions as quickly as possible.